Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Kendra and welcome to K&K Travels. This video is only the start of a series I like to call Coasters to Coast, where we will find out if this newbie enthusiast, that's me, will nail it or fail it when it comes to theme parks, coasters, and thrill ratings. Along the way, you'll meet other roller coaster enthusiasts who are more experienced and well-traveled compared to myself. So there will be a lot of back and forth, there will be some humor, and there will be competitions along the way. If you've been on this channel before, then you might have seen a few episodes labeled Sandusky Bay and Island Adventures, such as this one, with my amazing co-host, Kenny! There he is! I will be returning this summer, hopefully, with more videos for Sandusky Bay and Island Adventures, seeing as I have more free time this summer. But for now, I want to show everybody what it's like for a newbie roller coaster enthusiast to be thrown into something so different. So maybe you're an upcoming enthusiast, or you want to discover more about the theme parks before going to them, or somebody who's just generally curious, or maybe you're an already existing enthusiast who wants to see how much I might know. No matter who you are, we invite you to follow us on our adventures this year, and we'll be traveling around the U.S. and possibly outside of the U.S. Who knows? But we're going to travel around the U.S., explore different theme parks, and give you our opinions, our ratings, and our reviews of the parks and places we go. To start off the new year, I would like to start this vlog just a little differently. So I have a question for you now. How many of you have done a fantasy football or some sort of draft with friends? Have you ever considered doing a roller coaster draft? You heard me right, folks. Not laughed. Right. A roller coaster draft. Here's what I mean. Let's get ready to coaster! I am your host, Kendra, and this headset makes me look like I'm getting ready to play Minecraft. In all fairness, this is my Xbox headset. I do use it for gaming. I do not have a gaming channel, and I am not getting a gaming channel. Why? Because I suck at gaming. But anyways, this is the fourth year that Kenny has hosted a roller coaster draft event with friends. And it's really interesting because I've not seen anything quite like it. What you do is you take old non-existing coasters or current existing coasters, and you try to build an amusement park based off a certain set of coasters and try to have the best amusement park out of the group. This year we have 36 competitors. Before I introduce the competition, let me go over the very official, legitimate rules of roller coaster drafts of legitimacy. Because everybody knows in order to do a draft correctly, you need to have rules in place. If you don't have rules in place, there's going to be chaos. By chaos, I mean I'm going to find every loophole I can and I'm going to win. Yes, I am a part of this. Yes, I will be voting. I don't know if I'm allowed to vote for myself. Or if I'm allowed to vote. That's another question. Are we allowed to vote? If we can vote, can we vote for ourselves? Alright. The goal of goals. You must create the most well-rounded lineup of coasters you can possibly come up with. Now, there are years where people choose to do a theme. One person did a theme of like all coasters that do not exist anymore. And that lineup could possibly be Wicked Twister, since I got taken down from Cedar Point. Top Thrill Dragster, since I got taken down from Cedar Point. Son of Beasts. Like any ride that you can think of that is no longer in existence. One person did all kiddie coasters. And yes, there's a different scale of coasters. There's 4 different scales to look for when it comes to coasters. The extreme, the thrill, the family, and the kiddie. But that'll be for another time. Let's go over the rules. Rule number 1. Once a coaster has been selected, it shall not be selected again. If I choose Top Thrill Dragster, you cannot choose Top Thrill Dragster. That is my choice. Clones are fair game. For example, Lucy's Krabby Cabbies from California's Great America is similar to Taxi Jam at Canada's Wonderland. Now, both California's Great America and Canada's Wonderland are both owned by Cedar Fair. So a lot of Cedar Fair rides, they do have similarities depending on which park you go to and how different they wanted to make them. Also, an FYI, if you've not been to California's Great America, I would get there within the next 10 years. That is something that I've heard. And so if you've been to California's Great America, give me a thumbs up in the comments and tell me what you think. All right. New coasters not in operation are prohibited. An example would be the new mouse coaster at Cedar Point. You cannot use that. Former coasters no longer in operation are allowed. So if you choose Son of Beast from Kings Island, you're A-OK. Rule number 2. You must state which park the roller coaster is coming from and try to include a photo of the roller coaster. Now, you're not going to know every roller coaster from the top of your head. So if you just say you're getting Behemoth, that doesn't really tell me anything. There could be like 4 different Behemoth coasters. You got to say you're getting Behemoth from Canada's Wonderland. And some people don't know what it looks like. So if you're able to include a photo, you get brownie points. You don't have to, but you're highly, highly encouraged to add a photo. Rule number 3. Coasters are selected based upon your position in the draft, and the draft varies from round to round. There are 10 total rounds this time around. Odd number rounds will be drafted going the order of 1 through 36. So we all have our draft listing already, and we're going in a group numbers 1 through 36. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like normal in rounds 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. While the even number rounds will be reversed. So it'll be 36, 35, 34, 33. And those are rounds 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Rule number 4. You have a limit of 12 hours to select your coaster. If you miss your draft, you're still able to pick, but other contestants will be able to pick as well. You don't have that time frame to yourself. If you miss more than 2 rounds, you shall be eliminated. We will not forgive you. You will be disqualified. You will not be allowed to choose anymore. And all your roller coasters you've chosen prior are fair game. Be careful. I'm coming for Behemoth. Maybe. No. We'll see. I've already got my draft picks, and that's not one of them. Number 5. Trades are not allowed. No trading. This is not Pokemon. You are not trading your roller coasters. You choose it, you keep it, you're stuck with it. Rule number 6. One ride must be a non-coaster ride, and one ride must be a water ride. And that does not include water slides or water park rides. Those do not count. You cannot say, oh, I want to go for the Northeastern ride, water park ride at Cedar Point. Nope. Now, if you said Snake River Falls or Thunder Canyon, that would probably be accepted. Non-coaster ride does not counter with the water ride. So you have to have one water and one non-coaster. So you can't just go, oh, I'm going for log ride, the Snake River Falls log ride, and that's going to count for both. No. Bad. Choose another non-coaster ride. Bad. Finally, rule number 7. Rule number 7. Keep things friendly. We are all friends here. Except Kenny. You're the enemy. For any of you who don't know, Kenny and I have a side bet going on. So, for everybody who's following, please help us decide a winning vote at the end of this of whose is better. But Kenny and I have a side competition, still determining on a prize. Comment down below. What do you think would be a good prize for if one of us won first place or at least beat each other? So I told you a little bit about the rules. So now let's see the lineup that we got going on over here, shall we? We've got Dwayne picking first in round 1. Courtney second. Oops. Joe third. Jason fourth. Jamie fifth. Christopher sixth. John seventh. I am picking 8th. Another Jason is picking 9th. Bryson is 10th. Mark 11th. Craig 12th. Adam 13th. Dean 14th. Landon 15th. Robbie 16th. Evan 17th. Gregory 18th. Kyle 19th. Karsten 20th. Amy 21st. Given 22nd. Tom 23rd. Richie 24th. David 25th. My beloved Kenny 26th. Mark 27th. Paul 28th. Shane 29th. Austin is 30th. Brian 31st. Jeffrey 32nd. Evan 33rd. Sean 34th. Jason 35th. And Peggy is going last at 36th. But remember, Peggy, when it comes to rounds 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, you'll be going first in the pick. As reversed for Dwayne, you'll be going 36 in rounds 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So this is an interesting lineup. Depending on when this video gets posted, this draft starts on January 1st. It starts on New Year's. So if you are seeing this on New Year's Day, Happy New Year. I will see you all in a little bit. This is your catch up. What do you think is going to happen? Leave your comments below, and I will see you all later.